Hello everyone. Today I will discuss how to access our learning management system using our mobile phones. First, we need to open our browser on our phones. For example, in my case, it's Google Chrome. This one. And then we need to access this URL, lms.depedtakurong.org. Let's do that. lms.depedtakurong.org. So it's CSDT Learning Management System. You go to that website. This is our homepage. We just need to log in now. You can do so by tapping on the login button on the top right portion of the screen. Log in. Now, if it's your first time to access the system, your teacher will provide you your login details. Usually it is last name _ first name, and then the default password, which you have to change afterwards, is allow, capital letter A, LLOW at 123 hash. So let's log in. Say for example it is a dummy account, abayon _ student, and then the password. For easier logging in moving forward, you can tick on remember username and then tap on login. Wait for it to load. And if it's your first time to access the system, you will be prompted and urged to change your password. This is for security purposes. So in this case, these are the requirements. First, it should be at least of 8 characters. It should have at least 1 digit, at least 1 lowercase letter, at least 1 uppercase letter, and at least 1 alphanumeric character such as asterisk, dash, or hash. So in this case, first, type in the current password, and then type in the password that you want to have. For demonstration purposes, I'm changing the password. So you need to type in your new password twice for confirmation. If you're good to go and you're sure that you have passed all the requirements of a secured password, you can now tap on save changes. There you go, our password has been changed. So you just have to tap on continue. Then you will be led to the dashboard. Now this is the dashboard. The dashboard is where you will see all the courses or subjects that you are enrolled in. For example, in this case, I'm enrolled in the Practical Research 2. And you will also see the percentage of completion. In this case, 33% completed. So that means that I was able to do or complete 33% of the activities in my course. Now, in order for us to update our profile, we can tap on the top right portion of our screen. If we see here an inverted triangle, if you tap on that, there will be a drop down button, and we have to click on or tap on the profile. Wait for it to load. Now we are here on our user profile. If you see, we don't have a profile picture, and we can also see here our course where we're enrolled in. Now, if you want to update your profile, you can tap on the gear button here and then tap on edit profile. In here, we will be able to update our general information such as our first name, surname, email address, and our address. Now here in description, you can add here information about yourself. And we can also change our profile picture. In this case, let's see, we can tap on this one right here on the arrow down icon, and then upload a file. If the file is in your phone, tap on choose file and go to the folder where you want to get your photo from. I'm gonna choose this one, and then when I'm done, I can tap on upload this file. There you go. We were already able to upload our profile photo. So we can optionally we can add a photo description, but I will no longer do that. Just going back to description. In here, just have to tap on the box here, the comment box here, and then you can type in any information that is required by your teacher. Yeah, here you go. Feel free to browse and to explore here. You can add as well your interests, additional names, for example. And for example, you can also add in your other information, your phone number, and so on. When everything is good to go, when you're already able to provide everything that is required by your teacher, you can tap on update profile here to save all those changes. Once we're done, we will be led back to the preferences. So this is where we can also set up our preferences. So it is rare that you set this one up, but if you have time, feel free to browse on this one as well. So I want to show you what a course dashboard or homepage would look like. If you want to go back to the dashboard, you just have to tap on the top left portion, the hamburger menu here with 3 horizontal lines, and then tap on the icon down below it. It's a dashboard icon, and then you are in the menu. Dashboard. Now there will be times that your dashboard will look like this one. So if you see here this blue icon right here, you can tap on that to display and hide the list of online users. So this time I will be showing you what a course inside the learning management system looks like. So in this, right now I'm on the dashboard, and if I want to check on a course or subject that I'm enrolled in, I just have to tap on this card right here. This is a card, by the way, but if I want to access this course, I just have to tap on Practical Research 2, the course name. There you go. So this is the course homepage. If you see here, there is like a welcome note, an overview video. Also, be careful and make sure you read everything carefully. For example, here, welcome, and also if you notice on the left side, there is a box here. In here, you see that there's a box here that has a check mark, right? That means this part has already been completed. And down below that, it also has a check mark. That means the same. It has also been completed. So this is what I meant earlier, that I was already able to complete 33% of the activities. But if you go down below here on the overview of the week 1, there is a box here that doesn't have a check mark. That means I still have to complete that. So if you notice, this box right here is not made of broken lines, right? And I'll show you one that has a broken line. Hang on. This one that has this one on top that has a check mark, it's made of a broken line. So what is the difference? The difference between the two is that if it is made of a broken line, meaning to say you cannot manually mark the activity as completed. That further goes to say you need to complete or to do an action or to complete or to do something in order for it to be completed. It varies on an activity. For example, if it is a reading material, then you still have to click on the link. In this case, yeah, that's clicking the link, and so on. Let me just go back. Anyway, if you're lost somewhere, just think that on the top right there is like a breadcrumb. So we are here on the curriculum guide area where we click into. If you want to go back to your course, you can tap on either the general one, general here, or you can tap on the course itself. Tap that one. You will be led back to the course page. Going back, that's what I meant. If broken lines, meaning to say cannot be manually completed, but if it's not a broken line, it's a solid line, just like this one, that means you can manually mark that one as completed. So I'm gonna give that a try. There you go. So I was already able to place a check mark on it. I manually completed it. Reason, but make sure you do the activity first. Like you read this one, everything before marking it as completed. Okay. So another, you see, when I mark this one as completed, the next module, or rather the next section, has already opened up. So there will be sections that will not open up, or open rather, for you to access unless you complete the previous activity. So this is an example. So in this case, this box appeared because I was able to complete the previous activity. I hope that makes sense. So this one is a pre-test. As everyone knows, it's a pre-test, and this one is made of broken lines, meaning to say I have to do something first. So if this is a pre-test, meaning to say I have to take up the pre-test first. So when this pre-test has been completed, this another section, definition, strengths, weaknesses of quantitative research, will open up. If you read here, it's still restricted, meaning to say it's not available unless the activity pre-test is marked complete. Again, you cannot manually mark the pre-test as completed because you still have to take it. And one clue for that is the box is made of broken lines. So moving on, down below or after the lesson is a quiz. It's a formative assessment. So if you read, it's still restricted because we still have to mark the lesson, the previous lesson is completed. So if you want to go to finish the module or this lesson, you need to complete the previous activities. If you want to complete the previous activities, make sure that the boxes that open up should be marked, should have a check mark, or should be completed. So that's it as an overview. In the next videos, I'll be presenting you some examples of tests and lessons and assignments on how to take those in our learning management system. So thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from this video, and best of luck and enjoy our learning management system. God bless.